Alright, everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Quinn Shinobi17 here. This is going to be, I think, my last review of the year. Last review for a TV show, movie, doesn't matter what it is, just the last review in general. Today, I have watched the final episode of part 1. Alright, I'm going to get into that in a minute. Of part 1 of One Punch Man Season 3. I have been over an atom every single week of just waiting to do this review finally. I'm not gonna lie, I am a humongous One Punch Man fan. I love One Punch Man. I love the manga. I love the art style of the manga. That is probably one of my favorite art styles ever in a manga. And obviously I'm a huge fan of season 1. I thought season 2 was pretty good. Alright, not a lot of people like the animation, but I thought the animation in season 2 was decent enough until season 3 happened. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, but I still have that big soft spot for the season. You know, because One Punch Man Season 3 was my most anticipated season of anime all of this year. Because like I said, I love One Punch Man. I'm a huge fan of One Punch Man. I've been eagerly waiting on it because it's been so long since Season 2. And it's been, been like 6 years? 6 years? Since Season 2. And just like the outcome that we had was just the biggest letdown I've ever seen, man. And like I said, I hate to say it, but like it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm disappointed. I really am. And like I said, I was disappointed, but I still have that big soft spot for him because the season itself wasn't bad. The animation of the season was bad. I still like the season. I still like the characters. It was just the animation that really ruined it for me, along with everybody else, of course. Because if you look at a side-by-side of a shot from the anime and a panel from the manga, dude, it's so night and day. It's so night and day. And I'm just like, I just don't know, man. I don't know at all. You know, it really sucks, you know? It really sucks. But I hope that JC Staff locks in when part 2 comes out. Because, yes, in case y'all didn't know, Season 3 is going to have a part 2 because Season 3 left us off on a cliffhanger, technically. So, I'm obviously teasing Saitama versus Garo in the future. Season 3, part 2 of One Punch Man Season 3 will release in 2027. So, JC Staff, compared to their 6-year run of getting this perfection, even though it didn't feel like that, now has 2 years to get this good. Now I know that animation studios, obviously they have very, very harsh deadlines. They also just don't have time in general with the animation, but they still could have put a bit more forth of effort. There was maybe 3 decently animated episodes. Alright, I feel like the last episode of part 1 of season 3 was probably the best animated we've seen in the entire season. You know what I'm saying? I thought Flashy Flash versus those other 2 monsters, I forgot their names, was also animated pretty well. Atomic Samurai versus that one duplicate freaking monster, I thought that was animated pretty okay-ish. Wasn't better than Flashy Flash, but it was okay at best. And then we got to the final episode, which is Saitama versus Orochi, which that was fire. I thought that was pretty decent, and I was like, okay, JC Staff, this is something good. Like, this is something decent. This is it. But then when you realize and when you look back at the other episodes of the season, you're like, but the animation still back then just could have been better, you know? So I don't know the full story as to why they changed animation studios. Because, dude, if you watch season 1 of One Punch Man, bro, oh my gosh. Studio Madhouse is such a good animation studio. I forgot one other anime they did, but I do remember that they animated Frieren Beyond Journey's End, and that animation in that show is beyond beautiful. It's phenomenal. It's stunning to look at. You know, it takes your breath away. I also recommend Frieren a bunch. It's such a amazing story. You know, it's so good. And I think Madhouse, I hope at some point in the future, if there might be well, obviously there is going to be a future of One Punch Man, but I just hope at some point that Madhouse does come back, you know? Cuz like, dude, I'm not going to lie. In case y'all probably don't know this, but in the distant future, I really want to become a mangaka. In case y'all don't know what a mangaka is a manga author. You know what I'm saying? Or a manga artist, whatever. You know, that's what I want to do in the future. I want to create my own manga. One thing I just cannot let slide is my manga getting butchered into an anime and having terrible animation. I would despise having that happen. All right, if I could let any anime animate my manga, it would out either Studio Bones, because Bones does cook. We seen that in My Hero Academia. We seen that in Mob Psycho. You know what I'm saying? They cook. Gachi Akuta, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, they cook. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have Bones do that. Madhouse would be awesome. Maybe Cloverworks would be very cool. Cloverworks has been on a good run. Maybe Wit Studio. Wit Studio is also really good as well. Mappa, probably not, because, dude, Mappa is already doing over 100 other series, man. Give them a break, please. But yeah, dude, listen, it's just that I just know that if I was the author of One Punch Man, I'm telling you this right now, my manga would not want to go through that in animation at all. Like, at all, man. It's just so crazy to me, you know? But overall, man, like I said, I enjoyed the story still. I still enjoy the characters. I still enjoy the music. I still enjoy the openings, the endings. Just this season in particular was just the animation for me. I just heavily despise the animation of One Punch Man. I really, really do, man. It's just, I don't know. Alright, like I said, I'm going to anticipate part 2. I'm going to still be technically excited for it, even though I just pray that JC Staff, you know, just locks in and whatnot. I don't know, man. I don't know. But overall, this is a very short review. This is going to be a very short review. You know what I'm saying? Overall, I don't have nothing else much to say about this season. Alright, I don't have anything else good to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Unless something bombshell happens when part 2 comes out, but we'll see. But that was just my slight review of One Punch Man Season 3 Part 1. Did y'all technically like One Punch Man Season 3? If you did, let me know in the comments down below. I'm probably going to do a full My Hero Academia review after this, because I've been waiting. Obviously, I was going to do that video like the day after the finale, but I wanted to wait a little while, you know what I'm saying? So that way I can know if everybody on this channel has seen it or not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm probably going to do that after this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. technically, even though it was a short video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what y'all think of One Punch Man Season 3 Part 1. Are y'all technically excited for Season 3 Part 2 in 2027? 2027 is going to be a pretty okay year. Still excited for 2026 though, man. 2026 of anime is finna be insane, and I cannot wait. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with that being said, Shinobi out.